Shalom, Kal Halal, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Akakwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of GMS, including the elders that came before them that taught us this truth. Shalom and salutations to all the brothers out pushing the word and truth and in sincerity, the hopeful elect tabernacle of David, to the Aquath that are listening and learning, being a pillar of rest, the 144,000, the 1/3, the elect, the hopeful elect of Israel. All right, so the name of this lesson, real quick lesson, dealing with the time that we're in right now, the tests. Testing 1, 2, 3. Test 1, 2, right? The tests are going to become harder and harder, okay? Because you're being, if you understand that the whole thing is a test to see if you can endure until the end, all right? With that in mind, understand that the tests become harder and harder. As though you were playing Pac-Man, and then you make it through the first two patterns, and then you get the little intermission, right? First you get the cherries, then you get the strawberry, then the intermission, right? And then it keeps getting harder and things start moving faster. So that's an analogy, if you will, to what's going on, all right? And if you don't know the pattern and if you don't stay on the path, you're going to get eaten. You're going to die 3 times in a row, okay? That's what's going on. So let's read Sirach or Ecclesiasticus chapter 2, verse 1. And we all know this. It's dedicated to memory. Okay, so let's read that. Sirach 2 and 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in the time of trouble. Now, we read this a lot. We know this. Prepare thy soul for temptation. This word temptation is not a singing group from the 60s. Okay? With David Ruffin. Okay? Y'all can't fire me. Y'all sons of bitches. You sons of bitches. You can't fire me, you sons of bitches. Okay, Salakia. So now let's check this. Because I'm looking for a specific word. What is that word? Ecclesiastes. Okay, that's wrong. Salakia, bear with me. Sirach 2 and 1. The word I'm looking for is test. So this is the Good News Translation. Sirach 2 and 1. My child, if you are going to serve the Lord, be prepared for times when you will be put to the test. So this is one of them times, right? This is the worst of all time on the face of the earth, Jacob's trouble. And guess what? You will be put to the test. A different test, a different level, a different phase of testing. Okay? The tests are becoming harder and harder, and people are falling out, getting squeezed out, or taking the bait, the okey doke. Okay? When somebody pops up out of the woodwork, right? You ain't seen them in a minute. Last time you seen them, it was some bullshit, a situation, right? That's leading us closer and closer into the T word. We know that eventually we will be accused of being the T word, right? Well, when you got your own, supposedly your own people, marching you marching you around the civic center. Hey, look at us. Hey, we got guns. Hey, we doing all manner of shit going against the scriptures, but we representing everybody. All right. Round 2, goddamn. That's ridiculous. All right. That's a test. All right. People are being bugged out. If you're going to follow them, that's a test. All right. The NRSV, my child, when you come to serve the Lord, prepare yourself for testing. Many tests. Be ready to face problems. It's the test. It's a trial. Okay? Prepare yourself for trials. Okay? And then judgment. Prepare thy soul for temptation. That's what we know. Okay? But right here, you will be put, let's see, be prepared. You got to be a prepper in this thing. For what? For times when you will be put to the test. Well, are we not in that time? Right? The time, that's in Daniel 12. The time of what? Jacob's trouble. Let's see. Let's read it in King James. And at that what time? What time? The time of trouble. Whose trouble? Jacob's. Okay? And at that time has begun. The tests, are they as extreme as they will be soon? Figure it out. All right? This is the beginning of sorrows. Sorrows, tribulation, trouble, turbulence. Okay? When you're on that plane and the pilot comes over the intercom, we'd like for you to buckle back up. We're about to experience some turbulence. You get scared. You like this, oh shit, this motherfucker could go down, right? It's a time of trouble, and you worry, okay? And this time of trouble is going to be so great, right, that Michael, the Archangel Michael, got to come down and protect us. See? It's crazy. A time of distress, such as has not happened from the beginning of nations until then. Where's the good news? Because the nigga don't understand this, right? Then there will be a time of troubles. What do they call it? What did they call it in Ireland? The troubles. The troubles. Why did they call it the trouble? Because they're saying that they're Jacob. And a lot of them are correct. The troubles. Okay. What is the troubles? Let's look that up. I don't want that. I don't want that. Let's get this. The troubles. Let's see if Ireland comes up. Okay. The song Zombie by, what do they call the Wallflowers? The Troubles. Troubles. Let's see what comes. Northern Ireland. See what comes up immediately? This is what comes up. What you need to know about the troubles. What is the troubles? Well, those Irish, right? The fighting Irish. See? Well, a lot of them are Jakes. They're talking about Jacob's trouble. Okay? The troubles. The troubles. That's Jake over there catching hell. Okay? Says nothing except for Northern Ireland. When you type in the troubles, right? Here's what comes up. And see, oh, well, the Irish were slaves too. There's a bunch of niggas. Look at them. This is the trouble. With their bombs and their guns and their guns and their bombs in your head, they are fighting. What do you notice about this gun now? You know what it looks like? It don't look like no Kalashnikov. And it don't look like no AR either, so just checking. Anyway, the troubles, right? There will be a time of troubles. The worst since nations first came into existence. The word. Does that mean anything? Right? And with those, why is it going to be troublesome? Okay? Because the Most High is going to intensify the tests. Be prepared for times. What times? The time of Jacob's trouble when you will be put to the test. Okay? Face problems. Prepare yourself for trials. All right? And the point is that the tests are going to become harder and harder, right? On the straight and narrow. So when you get shit like Chief Ephraim popping up and niggas luring you into a whole different way, here it is. We understand the way. It should be easy to see when niggas are going off because we're in the time of niggas. Look at this. Look at this shit. Okay? What is it? Hebrews. The book of Hebrews don't belong in the Bible. Something to that effect. That's hilarious. And then this guy right here, he could fall out of the truth, take his hand off the plow, come back and be the spokesman for all Israel. I think we're much smarter than that. Right? We're much wiser than that. We know how this game is played. After 15 years, we know. You don't come in, cuss out your teachers, go start your own shit. Really, you got put out. So, and then you see what one of the tests is? Discernment. Right? You got to discern the time. The time we're in right now, these niggas that were suspect, they're being driven by the Most High to make mistakes. Right? They're being exposed. Right? Can ye not discern? Right? Discern the sea. Face of the sky. This is what I want. This is Matthew 16:3. And in the morning it will be foul weather today, for the sky is red and lowering. O ye hypocrites, ye can discern the face of the sky, but can ye not discern the sign of the times? Okay, what time? The time of Jacob's trouble. What is the sign of Jacob's trouble? Niggas losing the Most High is starting at his house first. So when you see a unity camp about some bullshit, right? About going to throw pop bottles. Okay, hey, let's form up online. Okay, what was that thing? Moldova. What was it? Pogroms in. Let me look for that real quick. Troubles. Pogroms in. Let's see. Pogroms in Russia. Let's see. Where's that place called? I keep forgetting. This is today. So lucky, bear with me when you understand what pogroms is. Dagestan is what I'm looking for. Okay, so this is what happened in Dagestan. Okay, J-O-O is afraid after attempted pogrom in Dagestan. So they set this thing up, right? And they set it up clearly online. Here's what they're going to do with this, okay? They're clearly going to say, well, this was fomented online. Somebody sent out an online, they'll show it. Here's the correspondence. Hey, meet at the airport, blah, 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 blah. and we're going to storm and we're going to go after these people right here. And they did. They said like 3,500 people, I believe. Okay, and then all they got to do tomorrow, which will be Saturday, the day that they're supposed to meet, because somebody online said, "Hey, meet in Chicago." It's the same thing. Okay, where did this come from? See this word pogrom? Salaki. What did I do? That word pogrom. This is what they're going to. This is what they're going to say that the camps are doing because of that little online message. Oh, I'll bring this. I'll bring this weapon. I'll bring this. It's all online. And they'll be able to, if anybody shows up over there and a melee starts, right? Let's see. Look at this shit. The mob. This is melee type behavior. Look at this. It's at the airport.
They got it under control a few hours later when protesters themselves, they were just, tired of the protest and going home.
Look at the protest. So all these people have erupted in the region. Okay, so all these people went to that airport because somebody got online and said, hey, let's go get our lick back. Let's go get round two, goddamn. You understand? This is a test. All right? Tomorrow will be a test. Right? And guess what? The tests are going to be harder and harder. Sirach 2:1 in the Good News Translation. My child, if you are going to serve the Lord, here we are. Be prepared for times when you will be put to the test. Well, this is one of them. The time of Jacob's trouble is the biggest test we're ever going to go through. Test. It's a test. You got to pass the test. Okay? We can move forward. Be sincere and determined. Keep calm when trouble. When Jacob's trouble comes. Right? Set your heart aright. Don't go run to trouble. Don't go create trouble. It says keep calm when it comes, not go cause it. Ridiculous. Don't act too quickly if trouble strikes. Hey, it's a test. Do not be impetuous in time of calamity. Impetuous. This is what's about to go on tomorrow with a bunch of kids in a gang, right? Fomenting a protest online, whatever, a gang fight. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Don't get caught up in what? In the test in the time of trouble. All right? It says, and do not make haste in the time of bad weather. Right? Clouds. Oh no, that's a chariot, Hawk. Easy. Easy. All right? So anyway, I really wanted to get this on the record. We're in the time of testing. Be prepared for times of testing. Of testing. To be put on trial. Your patience is being tried. We're all upset and mad, taking it on the chin and taking L's. But guess what? A little longer. You're gonna jump up right now, improve your manhood with inferior weapons, nigga. Funny. So pass the test. Do what is right. All right. Stay on the straight and narrow. We have our instructions. Wise as a serpent. Come on. There's just too many in there. It's ridiculous. And what we see is niggas bugging out and showing themselves for who they really are. Okay, because where's that? This. Okay. Hey, thank Yahweh Shimi Hawashai for 5 views. Oh, they ain't getting no views anyway. They ain't getting no views. Hey, 17. I'm used to seeing 2 views, right? 2 views. I'm cool. One of them is me. I had to check it out. Come on, there's a private joke, inside joke, Slovakia. Anyway, yeah, it's pretty bad. The tests are here. Okay, who would be so stupid as to walk into, right, a trap? It's an ambush. It's a trap. Stupid. Go to Jan 6. We ain't gonna do nothing. We just gonna form up. We just gonna protest. We just gonna speak through the megaphone. We ain't gonna run up and spend the next 20. We ain't gonna start breaking shit. But it happened. Why? They got an agent provocateur from the top down. Ain't gonna be a bunch of niggas in fringes that you don't know tearing shit up. Pull out a gun, you're in trouble. How stupid. How stupid. Let's get this on the way out. Fine. It's funny. You're going to get tripped up. This test, you're not going to pass the test tomorrow. They ain't got something waiting. Oh, the niggas are going to form up in Chicago. Tell Jasper and them to put that Negro mask on and put some fringes on, right? Sirach 5 and 15. Be not ignorant of anything in a great matter or small. All right? Don't fail this test. With that, we hope that the elect will edify you, brothers and sisters. Shalom.